There once was a paladin called Fabiansson. He was set on a quest to save Azeroth and level up to level 60 with only one life. He was going to spec into Holy to help his fellow comrades in battle. With only one life, his and others' life hangs in Fabiansson's hands. This is his story.
How are ya?
Ah, wonderful. The wolf meat should do nicely.
Watch
Oh,
your
don't
back.
worry, adventurer. I wouldn't forget my part of the bargain. Here, one of these should fit you.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favour for me, lad. A stack of letters came through the
travels.
pass today,
How are
but I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He's set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say? Do you?
I hope you're here to lend us a hand, adventurer. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. And that's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west.
Good.
We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back. If the problems we've had here are indicative of what is happening elsewhere in our lands, by Magni's beard, we have some troubles ahead of us. I can only hope that the King and Senate are taking steps to deal with the threat the Trogs pose.
We drove the Trogs out of Gnome Regan, but then it all went so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Dunmorrow. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I
Your
lost
feet on
all
the
my
ground.
personal belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bolts. They took them back to their camp southwest of Anvilmar. I'm no adventurer. Could you find my things and bring them here to me, please?
Watch your back.
The light be with you, adventurer. How can I help you?
Can't cast that yet.
Good. How are you? Safe travels. Talk to me.
Nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? Though here in Coleridge Valley there are so many boars it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently there have been so many boars in the area, it's become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it. If I remember correctly, Grellin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail.
What's on you?
Excellent, I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, adventurer.
Well met.
My brother, Sanir, and I were sent to different parts of Don Morok to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with the trolls, so they've no need for further annoyance. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the southern caves.
See you soon.
I'd say that the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor. I have the authority to offer compensation for your help.
What's on your mark?
Ah! Those light-blasted trolls! A group of them came in the night and stole my journal! You better than to trust that good-for-nothing APR.
With you.
My journal! They took it away to the cave. The one that had it? It was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. You've had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you could go get it back for me. Wonderful adventurer! Many thanks for retrieving my notebook. Well, it would seem that the troll situation here in Coldridge Valley is under control and not much cause for worry. After I put the finishing touches on my report, I'll need someone to courier it to my brother, Sin.
Inventory is...
I was planning on sending my apprentice to my brother Senior with my report, but I would feel much better were it placed in more reliable hands. That is, of course, if you wouldn't mind. You'll have to take the tunnel to get to Karanos. Speak with Mountaineer Thalos before going through the tunnel. It's completely infested with trogs now. Follow the road back to Anvil Mar, then keep heading east to the tunnel. Thalos is stationed nearby.
Hi, how are you? Huzzah! You found them! You're an absolute savior, my friend. Here, it's not much, but it's something for the trouble I put you through. Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Well, if Whitebeard is sending you to Dundrock on important business, I can't very well stop you, can I? At least let me provide you with some advice and directions. The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile and haven't shown any hesitation in attacking travellers through the tunnel. You seem tough enough, though, so you should probably be safe. Directions? If you're going to speak with Senior, you'll find him in Karanos. Make your way through the tunnel, and after you come out on the other side, just keep following the road. It'll run right into Karanos.
Hey! You look like a hardy adventurer. If you're planning on braving the pass, do you suppose you could bring a package to the inn in Karanos? You were planning on stopping at the inn, right? If you make it through the pass, you'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyways, bring this to Tannock Frosthammer, the innkeeper's assistant. I can't get through the pass myself, and it'll be days until a mountaineer escort comes through.
What's on your mind?
What's this?
See you soon.
Ah, my brother's report. I told him to be sparing with the use of the king's name, but he didn't listen. No harm, I
What's on your
suppose,
mind?
though it sure to ruffle
Be
some
good.
feathers in the Senate. Not that those weren't some feathers that needed ruffling. Ah, nonetheless, I guess that means that I should send
Great
my
to meet
report on
you.
to Ironforge as well, but I must admit, I'm a
Watch
bit
your
behind.
back.
Bloody cold. I should have some
You
work
got
for you
my
later if you're
attention.
interested. Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than
What
some
can I
beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is, the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the King's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out. If you bring me 6 crag boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs, not to mention a free sample
can I
of the
do for
secrets
you?
in the malt. Ah, at last, the supplies from hands. I was beginning
your
to
feet on the
worry.
ground.
We've had scarce word from
What's on your
Anvilmar ever since the Trogs overran the pass. Thanks for bringing this to me, adventurer, and please, make yourself comfortable.
Safe
You must be
travel,
tired
Lieutenant
after your
today.
journey. Beldin Steel Grill owns the local
See you
mechanic
soon.
shop, and he's the best siege engine tech there is. But he's not forgiving to his tools. I swear he almost breaks more arclight spanners than we can supply him with. We just filled his last order for tools. If you deliver it to him, I'm sure he'll make it
good.
worth the effort. His shop, Steel Grill's depot, is just northeast of Karanos. And it's a local haunt for veteran siege engine pilots, so keep your ears open for opportunities while you're there.
See you soon. You got my attention. Safe travels.
I'm preparing to start a mission for the Siege Brigade. It's a long one, and I need to stock Jetsteam with a month's worth of supplies. So while Steel Grill is working on my tank, can you do some hunting for me? I'll need some fur for bedding, and boar meat for food. You can get meat from boars and fur from the bears. You can find them both in the snowfields south of the Grizzled Den. Driving a siege engine isn't for everyone. It takes an iron grip and nerves of steel. Lucky I have both. How about you? How's your metal? Want to prove it to me? Well,
What's on your mind?
looking to make my engine troll plough a little more
Watch
cozy.
your back.
You give me a heap of Wendigo mains from the Grizzled Den west
good.
of Theranos. Those mains would make a great rug for troll ploughs inside deck. You have my tools. Well done, lad, well done. I just broke my last fang ratchet an hour ago, and I need one of those to finish repairs on Pilot Stonegear's siege engine. You did a good thing by lugging those tools here, adventurer. Here, take these coins for your help. Hegnar Rumbleshot sells guns off the road to Anvilmar. Riflemen and mortar teams spend a lot of time practicing out near his shop, and he's always needing fresh ammunition. But the last crate of ammo I sent him got lost along the way. My courier said he was camped near the Grizzled Den when Wendigo chased him away, and the fool left Rumbleshot's ammo behind. Adventurer, can you get that ammo and take it to Rumbleshot? He's been waiting on it, and I'm sure he's running low.
Upon further analysis of the Gnomerigan situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Ozzy and I plan to reverse the horrible leper effect with our latest invention, the Recombobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in dire need of some restabilization cogs and gyromechanic tools. Retrieve some from the leper gnomes out front of Gnomerigan for us.
I'm behind on my report and could use your help, adventurer. I just managed to find where the trolls
Safe
hold
travels.
up, but I saw so many trolls, I was afraid to go in. Here's what I need. Go down to the cave, poke around inside, kill a few of the trolls, then come back here. Take the road north out of Karanos. When you get to the bridge, follow the frozen river west until you reach Iceflow Lake.
you'll find Brunel village on the west bank. The hold is southwest of the village.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Så jävla värt.
past that yet. Great! More ammo! Old Nuslaw's shipment finally came through!
Come on, Shorty.
The ammo might be late, but just like my granddaddy used to tell me, late's better than never. Thank you much, adventurer.
travels.
I already have buyers eager for this stuff. Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
Keep your feet on the ground. Well met.
The malt is brewed, the boars are dead. Before all is done and anything said, we will have to fight for first dibs on these savoury beer-basted boar
See
ribs.
you soon. What can I get for you today? See you soon. Great to meet you.
The malt is brewed, the boars are dead. Before all is done and anything said, we will have to fight for first dibs on these savoury beer-basted boar ribs.
What can I
By Magni's beard, you sure did a lot of hunting. Thank you, adventurer. Rejold Barley Brew experiments with his brews. Some of them taste good, some bad, and some, well, some will lay all but the stoutest dwarf flat. He lives at Brunel village, west of Karanos, and one of his drinks, Evershine, is what I
Aye?
want. It'll help keep me warm while I'm on the cold road. And the blessed stuff burns so hot I can throw it in Jetsteam's furnace for a burst of power. That little tactic has gotten me out of more than one tight
Safe
spot.
travels.
Ah, yes, these mains will work great. You show a lot of grit, adventurer. I wager we'll see great things from you. I had a month's worth of dried meat salted and locked away for the cold
get it
season. Kept it locked so the bears wouldn't get it. But while I was off hunting deer, that beast, Old Icebeard, made off with the meat locker. He won't be able to smash through that door, though. But I'll starve if I can't get my meats back. You seem a bit more stealthy than me. Perhaps you can retrieve my stash. I'll never make it in and out of that cave fast enough with this bum leg of mine. What a kind soul you are, adventurer. Thanks to your bravery, I won't find myself starving when the cold season flurries blow in. Bellow Fizz needs some of my Evershine. Right. I have a cask of Evershine handy, but can you do me a favour? Brunel village could use a hand against the wild animals that wander the nearby snows. Sometimes they wander close, We're not afraid of these bears and cats and boars. No self-respecting dwarf would be. But if you can take care of those animals for us, then we'd have more time for our crafting and brewing.
I have to admit, those Thunder Brews make some good drinks. But they need to learn that theirs isn't the only decent brew. Maybe you can help me teach them that lesson. Here, take this barrel of barley brew Scalder. Sneak into the basement of the Thunder Brew distillery in Caranos and switch it with one of their barrels of Thunder Ale. Then we'll see how their patrons like my brew over theirs. And if the barrels are guarded, then you might have to distract the guard.
I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing's in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostmane trolls grow a plant, shimmerweed, high up in the hills to the east. They use it in their strange tribal rituals. We dwarves haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste. And I want to experiment with it in my brews. Get me some shimmerweed from Frostmane seers, or swipe it from the troll shimmerweed baskets. Can't start yet. Still be charging. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need a target. That spell isn't ready yet. Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. Great! I can't wait to use these in some of my recipes. There's one in particular I think it'll work great in. I'd like my brother Wellard to try my new Shimmer Stout. He's a mountain stationed in the Southern Guard Tower, one of 2 towers on the border to Loch Modan. He may not be a brewer like the rest of us barley brews, but he loves his drinks and I know he'll like this one. Can you bring him this barrel of Shimmer Stout for me? Thank you, adventurer. It'll be nice to work our crafts without hearing so many growls and snorts outside the village. Here's your cask of Evershine, adventurer. And again, thank you for the hunting earlier. Ah, adventurer! Oh, I didn't think you'd have much trouble finding the place. My directions are excellent, you know. Let me just finish up my report then. There. Well, haha, now this certainly is funny. I don't suppose, adventurer, that you would mind doing one last favour for me? Excellent! Take my report to Senator Barr in Redstone. He's a sour type, so don't let his less than sunny disposition get to you. He's in Ironforge, in the chamber where King Magni holds...
How are ya?
Don't know the way to Ironforge? Take the road out of Caranus North, cross the bridge, then follow the road east.
What can I
There are large banners flanking the road up the mountainside.
Good.
By the way, if you might avoid mentioning how you assisted me. Can't let them think I'm not working
You got
hard
my
out here,
attention.
you know?
See-
For me, you're a true hero, adventurer.
Need assistance? These gyromechanic gears and restabilization cogs are in perfect range. Odds and schematics for the recombobulation device. Once I add some hydrolubricant to the inner combustion pistons, adjust the cranker ratchet and increase of the viscosity of the electrogum gel. The gnomish race will be as good as new